Welcome back to another episode of Triple B's Barbecue, where we burn rubber and not our meat. Get outside and cook something, baby. Look, today, gumbo, baby. I'm doing a collab with CJ over at Mama and Papa Joe's. Look, man, I'm gonna leave a link for his channel down in the description. I need y'all to go check that out. We live right here on the Gulf Coast, and we have access to shrimp. We have access to blue crab. You name it, we can get it. So y'all don't want to miss out. So stay right there. I'm about to show you how to do this. Triple B style, you heard me? All right, guys, so what we have here is all our ingredients. We'll go over them real quick. We got 4 fresh bay leaves. We got half a stick of butter, a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. We got some Zatarain's shrimp and crab oil. We're only gonna use a 1.5 cups full for 2 pounds of jumbo shrimp. So we do have the jumbo shrimp over there. 5 garlic that I ran through a grater. About a cup fresh parsley, half a tablespoon of fresh thyme, tablespoon of granulated garlic, granulated onion, pepper, half a tablespoon of Old Bay, tablespoon of cayenne pepper, 2 tablespoons Cajun two-step. Straight out of the can, it's actually very flavorful. So it's something I can get down with. So that's what we're gonna use today. We're gonna use the regular because not everybody that's here likes spicy stuff. Like me, I'll add some of this to the finished product in my own bowl, you know what I mean? So 2 packs of Manda andouille. This is processed and made in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. 8 ounces of fresh blue crab claw meat and 8 ounces of fresh lump crab. We have 4 of these 3-pound containers of chicken broth. We may not use all 4 of them. I'll let you know how it goes. I have a whole cut up yellow onion, bell pepper, and about 5 sticks of celery. That's our trinity right there. Can't have seafood gumbo without okra, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all a trick to get the slime out of this. We also have 1 cup of all-purpose flour. What we're gonna do first to these peeled and deveined jumbo shrimp, this stuff is strong. We got 1.5. Also gonna throw in some of this Cajun two-step. Gonna mix that up real good. We're going to throw this into the refrigerator to let it marinate. Me and CJ from Mama and Papa Joe's, we decided to do a collab on gumbo. He seen my Gumbo for Beginners video, and he had happened to mention that that was a very similar recipe that he uses. So I was like, hey, let's do a collab. So this isn't going to be a beginner's recipe, but a beginner could get this done. Okay, so first things first, gonna heat this cast iron up. If it gets hot, dump your sausage up in there. Just trying to get some color on these and render some of that fat, because we need that fat for what's next. That's perfect. That's what you want on both sides. I'm cooking this on a medium heat, so we'll turn that burner off for now. Just real quick while we take these out. We want this skillet to still maintain a medium-high heat. And that's really the reason why I say use cast iron, because it retains heat so well. Most people don't like okra. But I'm here to tell you, you fry this okra up a little bit. Let's get it all coated real good first. And you put some color on it, just like you did that sausage, then it'll cook that slime out of it. And I think that is good. I'm not seeing any more slime. That took all of about 7 minutes. And as you see, we're starting to build up a little bit of a fond on the bottom of this pan. That's exactly what you want. That's nothing but flavor, y'all. Next, we're gonna go in with 1/4 cup of oil. We're gonna go in with 3/4 of a stick of butter. Once it all mixes up real good, see how it's starting to loosen up now? It's not so much a paste, and it'll be perfect. We're starting to get a lot darker. We'll add them vegetables. You want to cook down these vegetables pretty good. Sweat them out real good. This is where all your flavor's at, man. Ambered beer. So at this stage, you want to grab your pot that you're going to cook your gumbo in. Going to add, and I'm doing this off camera, I know, but I mean, it's 2 3-pound boxes, 48 ounces a piece of this chicken stock. And you're going to get that going. Turn that on. Now don't forget to pull your shrimp out every now and then. Stir it around. It smells so good, just raw like this. You're going to take some of your hot chicken broth. You're going to mix it around in here, and you're going to loosen up your roux. It's going to help when you mix the roux into the chicken broth. It's going to help it to where you don't have to worry about too much clumping. Once it boils down for a little bit, it's going to break up any kind of clumps anyways. So what I like to do from here is get this cast iron close by. I like to transfer a little bit at a time. Stir it as you go. If you're brave, you can just dump the whole thing in there. But I wouldn't recommend it. It's gonna splatter everywhere. This smells so good, y'all. All right, from here, we've got all our spices. We're going to throw our okra in, add very carefully our sausage, your fresh bay leaves. Now, if you can't find fresh bay leaves, use it out of a store that you can pretty much buy in any grocery store. If you're wondering why we didn't put the shrimp in yet, shrimp only takes a couple of minutes to cook. The crab, it's basically already cooked. Now, once you start boiling like that, you want to turn it down to a simmer. I have some beautiful Alabama caught blue crab. So these shells are going to do a big help in putting more flavor into this gumbo. So I'm adding them now. Got 1, 2, 3. There's a little one. 4, 5. Another one here. Now you remember that cup of chopped parsley? I'm gonna throw that in there as well. That's gonna help with some good flavor. The crabs is already changing. Now that you turned it down on simmer, throw that lid on there. And just let that bad boy simmer, man. And the longer you let it simmer, the better. So you want to put your shrimp in about 2 minutes before you're ready to serve. Bring y'all back when it's time to add the shrimp and the lump crab meat. Now I'm sitting here editing. I need to tell y'all something. Boy, messed up, but at the end of the day, off camera, I didn't think that I was going to have enough liquid, and I added more stock to my gumbo. Well, the problem with that is I made the amount of roux for 2 containers of that stock. So look, I added more roux. It turned out to be more of a soup than a gumbo. But hey, look, if I didn't tell you, then you would be wondering, like, why does that look like soup? Because it's very liquidy. The next day, I did thicken it up because I really wasn't happy with it, and I didn't put it on camera. But just don't make my mistake. That's why I'm here. Let me make the mistakes. I've been doing gumbo forever, but it doesn't mean that it always comes out perfect. So look, it was still good. Half of it was gone that night, and it was just me, my wife, and my daughter. So if that tells you anything right there, it still got 8, baby. It's still good. Don't be afraid to get in there and mess up something because, look, it can be fixed, baby. Now back to the video. All right, now we're getting close to eating time. Take that lid off. We're gonna throw that lump crab meat in. We're gonna throw crab claw meat in. Stir it around real good. Got our shrimp. Cover, continue to simmer. All right, ain't nothing left to do. Check this out. We got the shrimp, crab, whole crabs. It's time, y'all. All right, so first off, we're gonna take this crab apart. A lot of good meat up in there. Coming in for the kill, y'all. Look, it don't take much to make me happy, but gumbo makes me smile from the inside out every single time. I swear to you, man. CJ, this probably ain't got nothing on your gumbo. I'll tell you what, I can't wait to see your video because I want to try your recipe. And my next bowl of gumbo is going to be made by your recipe. How about that? I appreciate y'all coming through once again and watching another vid. Look, I enjoy making these. Make sure y'all subscribe, like this video, and hit that bell, man. Hit that bell, turn that bell to all, man, so you'll be notified every time that I have a video go out. As a matter of fact, I go live all the time. I just did a couple of live giveaways, back to back, as a matter of fact. So if you missed out on that, man, hey, look, I don't know what to tell you. You need to hit that bell notification, turn it to all so you ain't gonna miss out. CJ, I can't wait to see your vid, man. And look, man, burn rubber, not your meat. Get outside and cook something, baby. We out of here. I'm about to eat this gumbo. Scratch that. I'm about to tear this gumbo up.
You know me, man, I go hard till the paint gone. I give my all to everything I put my name on. All these scars I've been hurting, I remain strong. Lord, please forgive me for the rappers I left stains on. 5 chains on, told my mama, yeah.